The smell of coffee is in the air. It must be time for another episode of The Art of Struggle. Welcome to another episode of my podcast called The Art of Struggle. You can hear me rant about art, video games, movies, pop culture, CGI, the industry, and much, much more. My name is Fatai, and I'll be your guide as we explore the world of CG, pop culture, and the people who make it all possible. All right, today on the podcast, I'm going to talk about the Epic Games Store roadmap. It seems that outlines of the Epic Games Store roadmap have been released. And some of these things include cloud saves, achievements, and user reviews. So this is an outline that was posted on Trello. They have a Trello board, and one of their moderators posted this, and it even has a section of things they wish to do, like a wish list, so to speak. So that's something cool to check out. So the article pretty much goes like this. It says Epic Games has released a roadmap for the Epic Games Store, which includes plans for cloud saves, achievements, user reviews, a store page redesign, and much more. The full 6-month roadmap can be viewed on Trello, with Epic explaining that the new features listed and the dates they'll be implemented are subject to change. A lot of the features outlined are usually found in other digital storefronts, but they've been a long time coming, given the lack of features the store launched with. Based on the roadmap, during the next 3 months, Epic plans to launch offline mode improvements, cloud saves, improved patch sizes, among other things. After that, it plans to work on additional payment options. There's also a wish list, currencies, playtime tracking, and mod support. In the future, Epic says they want to release achievements and a shopping cart, along with an overhaul of the store's social features. One of the social features outlined in the roadmap include a user review system based on the existing one used by the Unreal Engine marketplace. Most notably, it will be opt-in for developers. Interesting, as Valve recently changed their approach to user reviews. We think this is best because review bombing and other gaming the system is a real problem, Epic Games founder Tim Sweeney tweeted. A handful of other features like automated refunds, gifting, and an Android store are all listed as TBD. As Epic clarified above, everything is subject to change. So the roadmap is pretty interesting. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you can just see. I'm just clicking through some of them right now, so you guys can check out what some of these are. So here's code redemption improvements. They've got release new code redemption flow in launcher and on the web that better supports linking from external sources, and also enables support of retail physical discs. So this is going to be ongoing work, and I think the moderators Chen and Matthew. So shouts out to whoever the moderator of this Trello board is. So it's regional pricing. So yeah, there's like new terms, near terms, which is I think things that they want to do right now, and that includes like improvement of offline mode, store video hosting, store page redesign, improved DLC support, cloud saves, add-on purchases. In the mids, Epic game overlays, library improvements. It's just and then long-term stuff is that shopping cart stuff. So yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. And then they even have the release dates and then the patch notes on the side. So If you want to check out this Trello board made by Epic to tell you about their development, definitely get a chance. I'll try to post a link into the descriptions of this video. All right. I want to remind you that the life you want is on the other side of your struggle. A lot of times in life, you're gonna feel lost, you know. And if you don't have a purpose or a guiding compass bringing you back to center, it might take you longer than most to get back to center. And sometimes what you need is to kind of get out of the situation or get out of the element you're in, and you'll get a different perspective. Maybe take a trip, take a walk, you know. If you're getting to that point, you know, change the scenery, because it can change your perspective. And I think that's really, really, really important. I got a chance to go to South by Southwest over the weekend. I helped host for a podcast called the Inner Gamer Podcast. So whenever that stuff comes out, I'll definitely drop links. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm talking about, you know, some of this stuff from experience. So I like to talk games and stuff, but I also like to keep it, you know, 1,000 when it comes to regular people things, you know. So on that note, it's time for quotes of the day. A book I've been reading recently is The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. It's a really good book if you like to kind of ponder or learn more about people in general. I think it's a good book because it teaches you a little bit about who you are, who you can be, you know, and what motivates a lot of us, what motivates a lot of people. And I mean, it's a very interesting read, and I definitely recommend that book. And that's where my quotes are going to come from. All right. So I don't think they're going to exclusively come from there, but the first quote I'm going to give you comes from the 48 Laws of Power. It says, "Do not leave your reputation to chance or gossip. It is your life's artwork, and you must craft it, hone it, and display it with the care of an artist." He says, "Many a serious thinker have been produced in prisons where we have nothing to do but think." He also says, "But the human tongue is a beast that few can master. It strains constantly to break out of its cage. And if it is not tamed, it'll run wild and cause you grief." I just had a Ron Burgundy moment. All right. He also says, "There is nothing more intoxicating than victory, and nothing more dangerous." He also says, "Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter." I'm going to leave you with this last valuable quote from Robert Greene. He says, "Never waste valuable time or mental peace of mind on the affairs of others. That is too high a price to pay. Guard your time." You need to steal time for yourself. Every day when you get a chance to steal some time for yourself. Guard your time wisely. Don't just give it away to everything nowadays is vying for our attention. That's something I've come to learn. Everything is vying for your attention. Video games, they're vying for your attention. Netflix, it's vying for Hulu. All those streaming services, TV, radio, they're all vying for your attention. So give it out sparingly. Be very guarded. Protect your time. Protect it. It's important to protect your time because that's all you have. We're all given the same amount every single day. You, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, we all had 24 hours in a day. 24 hours, that's what we got in a day. Guard yours. What is your 24 hours going to? You might have a 9 to 5, but what are you doing outside of that 9 to 5? What does that time look like? Who is getting that time from you? Who are you freely giving your time to? Are you giving it to yourself? Are you the one getting your time? Are you working on you in your time? Or are you working on other people in your time? I'm telling you, guard your time wisely. Because you, like a thief in the night, time will get robbed away from you and you won't even know because it's something that you've given away. All right. I want to thank you for listening to another episode of The Art of Struggle. I want to remind you that you can grab any of these episodes on Anchor, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the social medias. My name is Ty. This is The Art of Struggle, and I'm signing out.